So basically, it's me destroying this whole females and their nice guys aren't nice guys logic that they have going on. Now, I mentioned this in my very long commentary narration video, where I was piece by piece destroying all the most used arguments and fallacies, responses that females use, and so on and so forth. But this one I wanted to very precisely pick on, talk about, destroy. So basically this is how it goes. A female will state that if you're someone who calls themselves a nice guy, you're probably not a nice guy, and you're a dick, zero personality, and you think you're entitled and deserve women and to have sex with women. Here, of course I'm paraphrasing, but more or less that's kind of how it goes. And that other famous little, nice guy coins and sex falls out, narrative that females like to have in their little pockets there. So, time to destroy it, because I love destroying this one. Nice guys are nice guys, but they get tired of being nice guys to ungrateful, retarded females who will choose a douchebag over a nice guy who is genuinely a nice and sincerely good individual any and all days of the week. So why be nice to you if you're not going to appreciate it anyways? And then there's this false pretense anyways that people who consider themselves nice guys are assholes and aren't really nice guys anyways. So again, what's the point? Females are doing this to themselves. Furthermore, by doing this whole pretense and saying that that nice guys aren't nice, and that nice guys are boring and good guys are boring and as fuck and don't have personality or whatever the hell, they're literally encouraging good men to not be good men. They're saying be a bad person, because apparently being a good person is boring. Having stability, financially, emotionally, career-wise, not getting into trouble with the law, that's boring to them apparently. But what isn't boring is treating them like shit, getting in trouble with the law, meaning going to jail every other day or every other weekend, not having financial stability, not having a stable job or career, not knowing if you're going to be able to afford food, not being able to know if you're gonna lose your place of living. That's so exciting! Clearly, that's what females are saying that they want in a man, because nice guys are just so boring. Having stability in their life, so boring. Not wanting to get into trouble, so boring. Oh, I don't want to go to fucking jail, man. Clearly I'm boring because of that. Clearly I'm undesirable because I don't want to go to jail. What kind of stupid, idiotic, retarded logic is that? Are you serious? Unfortunately, I am. Because that is what they're doing. It's no surprise that males are becoming more hostile and mean and aggressive, because that's what females are promoting. One, they're claiming that the nice guys aren't even nice guys to begin with. That false narrative already is being invalidates them in the just before anything even happens. As soon as they say that, they're just like, well, apparently being a nice guy is just all fake, facade. There is no such thing as a good or nice man. And so yeah, that already sets it up to be toxic and negative and bad in the first place. or discouraging to even continue to be a nice person. And then, on top of that, when they are being genuinely, sincerely a nice guy and good guy and so on and so forth, and they continually watch their crush or some other, or all the other females always going for everyone except for the nice guys, then they're just like, 1 + 1 = 2. In the form of, well, female doesn't date nice man, but does date douchebag man. So to get female, I must be douchebag. You see how that goes? It's pure logic, and it's just off observation. You can't really blame them, because the females are saying, hey, we're not going to date nice guys anyways. Hey, we talk shit about nice guys. Hey, we're already claiming that nice guys are just faking it anyways. So they're literally telling men to be evil, to be bad, to be destructive, to be aggressive, to be total dicks and douchebags and assholes, because the females are literally telling us to be like that. They should be encouraging men to be good guys and nice guys and to have stable jobs and not want to get into trouble. But no, they're doing literally the opposite. So when females complain about not being able to find a good guy, well, you're only doing it to yourself, females. You're literally the ones that are killing off the actual good guys, the nice guys, one by one. But with the internet, it's thousands by thousands, millions by millions. And you have no one to blame but yourself. It's like, why would you do that? So you can continue to play the victim card? To live in your little victim mentality world? I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. It seems like the only time that nice guys are desired is when it's like 35 and up, 40s and up in age, because by then she's all used up. She isn't thinking with her vagina anymore or her hormones, and she actually sees the quality that is the good guy, the nice guy. And then she regrets not getting with said good guy and nice guy all those years ago. So now she's all like, well, now I want to be with him, now that I have 10 kids and I've been fucked by half the city, or all the city for some females. Yeah, total fucking sense right there. Good going. But any sensible man with any dignity and self-respect will turn her whore ass down immediately, because he's looking for a lady, not a used up, washed up skank. So, I guess in due time, these retarded females get their comeuppance, and they get turned down by those that they were originally turning down all those years ago. And then they get to struggle because of their, the things that they did. They get to suffer their consequences, and I only get to laugh at them. I laugh at them and make fun of them and just feel so good that I never had any interaction with them, that I never dated any of them, so on and so forth. Alright, so to kind of bring back to point here, just in case I got a little bit too off track. Females that are constantly stating that nice guys aren't really nice, and that nice guys are boring, nice guys are clingy, needy, nice guys are so bad, nice guys this, that, talking about them in a bad manner, saying nice guy coins and sex falls out, that nice guys feel entitled to women, that nice guys feel entitled to sex and that they deserve sex, etc., etc. All these fallacious arguments and statements and such that are clearly false, wrong, inaccurate, lies, etc., etc. Just out of pure ignorance, arrogance, self-righteousness, and just elitist attitudes and toxic mind frames. These are the women that are promoting the growth and encouraging the growth, proactively, mind you, of the toxic men out there. They are single-handedly the females who are saying, hey men, we don't want nice, we don't want good, we want bad, we want thug, we want evil, we want someone that'll abuse us over someone that'll treat us right. We want someone who is just getting into trouble all the time, that'll go to jail, that'll be abusive, be addicted to drugs, will be an alcoholic, will leave us the second he finds someone better, that doesn't have a stable job, that doesn't have emotional stability, who doesn't have financial stability, who is a baby daddy to all sorts of other kids, and so on and so forth. Because they are literally stating, we don't want anything of good characteristics out of a man. Furthermore, they state that good guys or whatever are boring. So what they're saying is that having a stable job, stable career, financial stability, emotional stability, and not, going to jail every other weekend or month or whatever, and not wanting to go to the club and get crunk, as if it's some sort of life priority to do that, is boring. Yeah, that's what they're saying is boring. By being a man of integrity, intelligence, self-respect, and dignity, being a man who prioritizes progressing in life and building a family to settle down with, and having a life worth living that can later on be that of the American dream, or at least what used to be of it, where you can retire and just live out the rest of your days with your family in a happily ever after type thing. That's apparently a bad thing to want, according to these females. Yeah. Terrible. But it's true. It's spot on. And again, to the females that make these falsified statements of men believing or otherwise stating or otherwise saying that with the whole nice guy coins and sex falls out, and that somehow we believe that we're entitled to or deserve certain to be dated and have sex with and such like that. Nope. Wrong again. What that all has to do with, which they twisted around for their own narrative and agenda and, gynocentric bullshit, is simply this. We don't believe or have any sort of entitlement to anyone dating us, or any sort of belief that we deserve certain women or deserve sex from anyone. No, that has nothing to do with anything. In reality, nothing, zero, nada, wrong. But it has everything to do with what I was already saying. These females are constantly bitching and moaning and complaining about, oh, I can't find a good man. And how, oh, they treat me so bad, and all men are the same, and men are so evil, and all I want is someone who'll treat me right, will love me, and accept me for who I am. They say that, right? So, to anyone who isn't, a douchebag, someone who's a nice guy, will see that and be like, well, why don't you date somebody that isn't like that, someone like myself? And you'll see that I'm not like him. I'm not a douchebag. I'm not going to leave you when things get hard. I'm not going to beat you up. I'm not going to treat you like shit. I'm not going to, do this or that like he did. And then they turn around and get with McDouchebag again. Or some other douchebag. And then here we are like, what? So again, it has nothing to do with any sort of entitlement or we deserve this and we deserve that, we deserve sex, we deserve women, we're entitled to women, we're entitled. No. Nothing to do with sex, nothing to do with entitlement, nothing to do with we deserve this and that. Everything to do with the contradictory nature of the female gender. The hypocrisy, the contradictions, the blatant says one thing, does the complete and opposite other thing. I want a nice guy, and then dates douchebag. Says, I'm looking for so-and-so qualities that perfectly match said nice guy, and then gets with Thuggy McDouchebag over there. That's everything. That's all it ever has to do about. Ever. Now, of course, I can't speak on behalf of every single male out there. So, of course, I am sure without a question of a doubt, that there are a couple, a rare select few, that do have that whole entitlement and we deserve sex because we're nice guys type mentality. I cannot deny that being in existence because there's so many men out there. I cannot speak to every single one of them. I'm sure there's someone that's fucked up out there that has that sort of ideology and mind frame. So sure, if that's the small little group of individuals that are like that, then yeah, that surely applies to them, but it sure as hell don't apply to the majority. Just like, in fact, now that we're on that, because everything goes both ways, there are certain females out there, the fat, ugly, disgusting, walking blobs of fucking flesh that are all like, oh, I deserve sex and I deserve a penis because I'm a nice girl. There are females that have that same fucking mind frame of entitlement and I deserve this and I deserve that. But they never get talked about because that would be just, logical and being reasonable. Yeah. But, again, main point, though, has nothing to do with entitlement to sex or deserving of sex or deserving of being dated or entitled to be dated because we're nice. It has everything to do with you stupid females that say you want someone who's nice but then never gets with said nice person because you decide to get with a douchebag who's the complete opposite of who you're saying you want to be with. Idiots. So, now that I've effectively torn that apart in every single way possible, until next time.